Good morning. Every morning of the week, what's the first decision you have to make in that infamously huge rush to get to school on time? For most of us, it would be deciding what you have to wear to school that day. In fact, out of the students interviewed at Upper Dublin High School, 75% of kids said that they spend 5 minutes or more on choosing what they wear to school. Imagine not having to make this decision each and every morning, because your outfits have been picked out for you. This is made possible when a school requires a uniform. Presently, we are not enrolled in a school that provides us with that privilege, and are forced to make extra decisions in the morning. We only have thin guidelines and a broad dress code that only tell us what we can or can't expose to the school. This is how most other public schools in the area are as well. Some private schools in the area and public schools in Philadelphia, however, require a uniform. My good camp friend Anna Freed, who's pictured above in those photos, goes to a private school that requires a uniform, and she loves it. Some students in this school, such as Layla and my friend Morgan Schwartz, were surveyed, and they told me some of the things they think about in the mornings as they get ready for school. This list included if they had gym or study hall that day, what looked flattering or good on them, and what mood they were in when they got up that morning. A mood can completely dictate what you wear to school, and I know for me, if I'm feeling lazy or not really having a good day, I'll wear sweats or sweatpants, and that happens with a lot of other people too. Some of you, however, may object to wearing a uniform because of the stereotype that they're ugly or weird. But uniforms come in many different options, styles, and forms, so you have your own freedom of choice of expression, so it doesn't violate the First Amendment, as some might argue. This is Anna, and she's demonstrating one of her school uniforms, and there's also a different variety of ways you can wear it, as demonstrated in this picture of her school. So it's not really violating the First Amendment if you can choose what colors you want and what accessories you want to add to your uniform. For our situation, a uniform can be defined as simply a required item of each type of clothing, different for boys and girls obviously, that are in the different colors of the school, and they would work for each different type of weather situation that happens in our area. Today I will convince you that because it's in the best interest of Upper Dublin High School, we should adopt a uniform policy as we gradually move into the new building in the 2010-2011 school year to benefit the students. Specifically, uniforms would eliminate the urge to spend money on clothes, reduce distractions in school, and raise self-esteem in the process of reducing school violence. In today's economy, one thing every family wants to do is save money. It's a lot of money up front, that's not deniable, but this money spent on uniforms has the potential and opportunity to last a student all 4 years of high school, because most people are finishing growing or have already finished growing like me. Some students won't feel the need to buy clothes for each new school day, to impress the other students, because you'll all be dressed the same. Now people have been wasting money on trends that go out of style, and a uniform would end this because you'd only feel compelled to buy new clothes for 2/7 of the days because you'd only need it for the weekends. Personally, I like to add a variety of what I wear, and a uniform would help me only spend money on clothes for the weekends. My friend Morgan has constantly said to me at the mall, I just can't decide when to stop spending because I want something new to wear at the mall. So indirectly, uniforms would help students manage their money better when shopping for clothing. But this doesn't affect females, however. This doesn't solely affect females, however. Males also have said that they think about what they wear in the mornings. I interviewed Jared, and he said some of the things he thinks about in the morning are, does it match? Is it good for the weather? And a typical Jared comment, does it make me look sexy? Families who have outgrown their uniforms or have simply graduated the high school can donate these uniforms to the school, and the school can provide these uniforms to families who are needy and can't spend the money up front on uniforms. Wow. Any family not provided with the uniform through this method could be given one with the school's budget or the township's budget. Secondly, a noticeably large decrease in classroom distractions would be given to us if we provided a school uniform. With everyone dressed the same, bullies and obnoxious kids have one less thing to teach students about. A low self-esteem is one of the easiest ways to ruin a day, whether it's how you woke up feeling or how someone's comment made you feel that day. Sarcasm and true comments are easily mixed up, and a simple, cute outfit could be interpreted in many different ways. Uniforms would help recenter attention on the primary schoolwork focus, but right now it's turned into a more social atmosphere. This would help focus it more on academics again. With the present competition, teasing, and interruptions in the school day, schoolwork has been pushed aside and academics have become a side focus of school. Drama is inevitable. I mean, you're teenagers in high school. It's going to happen. But one less reason to cause school drama can't hurt. But perhaps the most important effect of school uniform would be the effect it has on the overall student body and the school's atmosphere. Finally, school uniforms would produce a better school atmosphere and reduce school violence. At sporting events and other school functions, unity and pride is obvious as students come dressed in their school colors to cheer on their friends. Why not have this feeling in the classrooms as well? School uniforms have been proven to reduce school violence and crime, and this is a golden opportunity to try it out at our school as we transition into the new buildings. As a writer from the American School Board Journal, Yasmin Al-Khanheim-Kolstein reported, an elementary school in Cherry Hill reported an increased attendance rate, reduced suspensions, less frequent fighting, increased test scores, and improved school performance after implementing a school uniform. Also, the first large urban school district to require a school uniform in Long Beach, California, reported a decreased overall crime rate of 91%. Along with this, they had a suspension rate drop of 90%, sex offenses were down 69%, and vandalism dropped 96%. This would also allow social classes to mix, and kids that would typically be excluded from other friend groups based on what they wear would have a chance to fit in more. But the best part about school uniforms is that the students like them too, not just the teachers and administrators. My best care friend, Anna Freed, who is in the pictures above, used to go to public schools in the Lackett Hill School District with Colonial Elementary School. This year, she switched to Springside, which is a private school, and with this new switch, she found herself in a uniform and loving it. Anna herself said, "Before I switched schools, I had a lot more to worry about in the mornings. I wanted to make sure I matched, was wearing cute accessories, had on the right shoes, and was decent enough for my friends to see me." She says now she has less stress and more time in the mornings, so why not try it? Bullying is an issue around the world, and if this is an effective way to stop it elsewhere, what harm could come to us from trying it? We have to unite as a class of Upper Dublin High School and take action. We have to request a petition to the school board. You all must be thinking, well, what's going to change and when's it going to happen? As we move into the Upper Dublin High School in the 2010-2011 school year, the school can implement a school uniform. We can hold a contest for the designing of the uniforms with student government and the art clubs, and the students could then proceed to vote on the winner. The school would provide for the families who are needy and they can't buy the uniforms for themselves, and there could also be an opt-out plan put in place, which would allow Upper Dublin High School to transport students to another public school in the area if they choose, with their parents' permission, to opt out of the school uniform. We could also provide dress-down days like they have sometimes at Springside, and according to Anna, sometimes they're even themed. This is when students can wear more casual clothing, such like the weekends would be with the uniform. We could send a letter to the school board with a signed petition to let them know our stand on the issue. Adults are present in the school board to make school run smoothly, and why not just tell them flat out what we want and eliminate the guessing game? In conclusion, school uniforms will save money, prevent teasing, boost self-esteem, and reduce school violence in the process of improving the school atmosphere. Self-consciousness, competition, and the need to fit in are solved by signing a petition letter request to the school board and student government. In our lives are already full of stress, so why not have one less thing to worry about? We have challenging courses and already packed schedules with individual activities outside of school. This could just help us make one less decision every day. As poet Robert Frost said in one of his poems, "Two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." Public schools are faced with a choice. They can give us a school dress code like we have now, or they can take the road less taken, which would be providing a school uniform. Who knows, maybe Upper Dublin High School taking that road less traveled by, providing a school uniform, could make all the difference for our high school. Thank you.